Hello and welcome back to Train Traffic Jam Simulator Sim, or also known as SpeedyNet, where you can clearly see that we have a traffic issue, a big one. And yeah, last time we left off looking at the profits of the company. Clearly, those are much worse than they actually are. Because this has been standing still here for quite a while. So if this was running, they would have been a lot better. So yeah, it's not just the trains, by the way. I have noticed that we have two boats over here, which I frequently see like ship this and that is lost, but I never really bothered to check it out. Well, I kind of do see what is the issue here. Let us just quickly fix this, because what I believe we need is a buoy over there. That's the easy fix. Later on we will fix the station, but let me see. So I believe that from over here to there and there to there, that should be the one. So that's that fixed. Now, out of curiosity, yeah, you have the same route. So in theory, what I could do is, if I was able to somehow copy the route of that boat, but alas, I am not. Alright, fine, we will set it up like this, and then very good, very good. Now then, having solved those issues, there is one other thing that I noticed, and that was over here. You can see that we have one ungrouped road vehicle. Because usually after each video that I record, I group up all the vehicles I bought and all the trains and all that, you know, just to keep it tidy in case I need this, you know, the vehicle upgrades per group. And you know, well, it's nice to see the profits per group, per type of vehicle and all that. So I have this. However, I also have this one vehicle here, which, if we have a look at our capacities, yeah, I might have forgotten to set it up as an engineering supplies vehicle. So I have it going to the depot, and well, you know, at some point it will arrive over there, and then we shall fix it. For the time being, we have some work to do. Like, seriously, we have some work to do. Now, of course, I completely lost where it was. It should be around here somewhere. I believe this is the bit, yeah. Yeah, we need to do some track works here, and we shall. However, I also heard my phone ringing, so I'll be right back. My professionalism knows no bounds, right? Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fix this station, and I don't know why exactly do we have so many trains going over here. I mean, sure, there is a good... Oh, wow. There is actually a lot of trains going over here. I was not aware that this was such a busy station. The authorities like us quite a lot. I think what we should do is not only fix up this one station, we should also expand it in size. I think we got some work to do. So let's get on with it, right? Whoa, I saw it happening over here and I thought we're gonna have a crash. Or did it just do the magic reversal trick? I hope it did. I was just a little bit too late with getting the exit sorted here, but yeah, it seems to be reversing. So, oh, nice. All right, moving on. Right, I think, ladies and gentlemen, we got most of it fixed. That is indeed most of it. Look. And with that, it should be truly done. Now, what is the hold up right now? That is a thing I'm wondering. Oh, it's this lane over here that's a bit overused. Alright. Well, traffic should get moving and we should see all these pileups resolve itself soon. Paffenberg is not really our friend anymore. But hey, I mean, if that is, you know, the conclusion in the end, then I'm fine with it. I was a bit disappointed though with the fact that I could not expand more over here. It's probably because of a dock somewhere that we have. Or maybe a station here or something, so it's a bit unfortunate. I guess this is the maximum that we're gonna have with this station. It's not the most optimal, but it is the best I could do. Also, let's see, I might have forgotten this. Yeah, so it is at least a lot better than what we had. Now, now that this over here is all sorted, I think, you know, once it all has its regular rhythm again, it should not really get stuck. So, let's problem one sorted. Next, and that is the one ungrouped road vehicle. Now let us head over here and actually change its where is it actually? Oh, it's here at the mine. I thought that this was a part of the mine actually. Anyway, let's change this to engineering supplies and done, fixed. Now, what we were doing last time and where we kind of left off is, I believe we... Say what? That's interesting. This has a rather high speed. Metrovik. It sure sounds English. Oh wait. Ah, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to use it. But yeah, so we have the engineering supplies over here. The only thing that we really need to do now is to make sure that we have everything balanced in terms of, okay, how many are we delivering and how many extra are we producing? Look, this is like doubled, and that means that we have 396 tons all of a sudden. Like, that's a lot, like a serious lot. Look, our one vehicle can't even keep up with this. See? Now that does become an issue. Why did I ever choose for a small version of this though, I wonder? That's a good question. You are currently set to normal, same over there. So just out of curiosity, you have the normal, you too. So how is it that you do have... Oh, that's because that's the only one, and you just happened to receive a load of those supplies. I see it now. What I do see though is that we need to have a few extra vehicles here. Well, a few. Just one is enough for more bauxite. Right, now let us quickly check out the other areas over here, like you for example. Ooh, you also have the double. But you only have... You do not have any bauxite laying about. Do you? No. So in terms of capacity, it seems like we're all doing good. Oh my goodness, look at the fruit. Yeah, about the fruit. I mean, I don't know. I do have 2 of these trains, so I think we're still good, but my goodness, is this a lot. Leads me to consider upgrading the tracks over here, to be fair. What if we upgraded this from basically from this junction onwards to be 2-lane, and then moving forward also with this junction and basically this whole mess that we have here. Why don't we do the tracks proper whilst we give our engineering supplies a bit of time to settle. Whoa, 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 whoa. 612 tons? Say what? You gotta be shitting me. 612. Oh my goodness. Well, 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 game. We have an extra vehicle to build. Oh, that much I know. Crazy, I tell you. Yeah, let's get this vehicle and then we're gonna plan out a complete redesign of the tracks, basically from here to over here, and redoing all the junctions so it's more future-proof for more capacity. right, guys. That's been quite the construction, but I do think that in the end we have a much better train network here, capable of handling a lot more traffic than it used to be able to. Now, of course, it isn't finished really, because this over here, I mean, it just merges here. That's not the intention of how I want this to be, nor is this whole junction here really in the way that I want it to be. I mean, this can stay as is, you know, it's much more simple now and easier to expand. We might make this double lane, I'm not entirely sure. But I want to focus on this bit of the junction first, because we have some, well, not so nice, to put it mildly, track works here that we still need to sort out. And what I'm thinking is that we kind of make a double junction over here, as this over here is more or less its own junction, apart from, well, they're not being a straight connection from this station exit over to here. That's the only thing that I noticed right now. But that's easily fixed though. Let me quickly really finish this junction up, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna redo these a little bit, because this is still also a little bit stupid. And yeah, we're just gonna do it proper. I mean, this is what I consider to be proper, you know, and this as well. And this is still Jungo Mungo Hushi Mushi track works. And in the end, this as well as this over here is all going to be proper. So yeah, I guess I still got a little bit more track works to do. Right, guys. It wasn't that much work, I have to admit. And it looks a lot better, a lot more structured, organized, and I have the feeling that traffic is just flowing so much better. It looks also, I mean, if we just zoom out, look at this. Don't you think this looks better? I mean, sure, there's a little bit of not so clean junctions, but overall I think the whole solution that we have here is a lot better. It only costs us the ratings of Manford and Sendingworth Falls and pretty much every other city that we have services to. But for the rest, in general, I think it's safe to say that yeah, we're doing good. Now, as for the bauxite mines, they are not. I thought that they would be in higher production because of the engineering supplies. And this can mean two things. Or we're not producing enough, which does not seem to be the case, because... I mean, we were not transporting enough is what I meant to say. But that doesn't seem to be the case, because we only have 110 crates of supplies. So it's... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did I forget to set up a bauxite train? I did not. Just the one that we have is not enough. Yeah, now that also doesn't help. Two things we can do, or we lengthen up this train. I think we should do that. And I also think we should add another one. So... let me see here. Now we also got, whilst I was building, we got a few new locomotives, which I think is of course pretty good, and I'm curious to find out which ones we've got. So we got the... wait. I think it was the Merkovic. Or was that one just on trial and I denied it? If that could be true, but if that is so, then we will get that locomotive soon available. Yeah, I don't see it over here, but still the Pennsylvania one that is nice. We can lengthen it up now. Let's quickly lengthen this up. Oh, speaking about it, there is the Metrovic. Alright, nice. We will soon, TM, get that sorted. I just need to quickly... let's go to... Whoa. Game, can you slow it down with the spam, please? Thanks. And then, of course, this with the Macrovit, or Metrovic. It's not that bad, it's not that good when it comes to tractive effort, and it does not have re-gearing. To me, that says that this is still the best option that we have available. That's okay though, you know, it's not a problem. But I thought we might have an interesting new locomotive for us to use. Well, I was quickly helped out of that dream. So, what did we got though? I believe only really the Metrovic, as this is... oh, and we got this. But we can also not re-gear that. And also not these. I mean... where do we see the re-gearing of these things? Yeah, over here you can see re-gearing with the capacities. That's where you can see it. It's not that many that have that actually. There's a few diesel ones that have it, yeah. Alright, so how is... look look at this. You can't re-gear that, but look at the amount of brake horsepower. Compare it to... well... So, basically, this is like... It's interesting, because this has a 203 kilonewton thingies, and you have 312. My goodness. Right, okay, what we need to do is we need to set up a new train. Let's quickly do that, and then I think it is also time that we have a quick check on how the amount waiting at the stations is doing. Because at the moment I just have a suspicion that... Also, let's get a caboose whilst we're looking at this. Yeah, but I just have a suspicion that with some of these mines going gung-hoo quadruple, we might have a few of the ones serviced by the vehicles also not having enough capacity. Now we did fix a few, but it might not be enough. You never know, really. Man, am I happy with the track works that we did? You don't want to know. I think it really came out good looking, so yeah, it's good. It is indeed very good. Now, I think if I do this clever, I can just clone. Yep, done. Right, let's have a quick look. Is there more? There is. You are also gung-hoo quadruple. I do not really know if I want engineering supplies going to this, to be fair. If the result is that these mines have normal productivity, not you. Oh. Yeah, but you are making a profit. I believe this was way more before, so I do believe this is going down. And over here it's not really piling up. Oh, not that far out. So these are all normal. This is passengers only. These are also normal. Yeah, this is doubled, but I'm not really impressed by that. Same for that one, it's also just doubled. Probably just got half a load only. Wow, is it even the... this 514 might be the trains, you know, the fruit trains heading to take a bit of a detour during the track works. So I won't take that all too serious for the time being. That's cool, there's no bauxite involved there. You have just regular normal production, but this, oh my goodness, this fruit, yeah, that's not gonna cut it, basically. That's only increasing more and more, which tells me, hey, hello there, fruit train. I think we want you to haul even more fruit. Now, in theory, we should have streamlined the route to this station quite a bit for our fruit trains. So, I hope that we will now see a quick transfer of goods therefore. I am considering making this double tracks from basically this bit onwards. Because there is quite a bit of traffic going towards this station, but we'll see how it goes for now. Yeah, look at this as well. Yeah, it's actually busy. So that's normal production coming down again. Over here there is quite a bit of bauxite, but nothing's piling up at the station. So I think over here all we really need is just one more of these bauxite trains. I'm starting to get a suspicion that I might know what the cause is for the lack of engineering supplies. But for the time being, we'll just, you know, start from the basics, and that is the bauxite mines itself. Now I want to have a look over here. How much aluminium is... yeah, that explains why we do not have that much engineering supplies. Yep. I think we need a few more metal trains. Maybe one, maybe two, but that sure does explain to me why it's not working. At least one more. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, guys, I think we have quite a bit more optimized network over here. In fact, so much more that I think it fits rather well with the rest. It was just a whole bunch of ugly spaghetti, but not any more so. Now, there is only one more thing. Yeah. See, we are delivering these supplies from over here. I'm not sure, how is it with the clay? Do we have loads? Oh yeah, we do. We do have loads. Do we have loads? Yeah, we do have loads. So basically that tells me that the boats that we use for this are not quick enough. I mean, they sure make money. Let's buy like one size bigger, right? So if we go by cargo capacity, which one did we have? I believe you are the one, right? Or is it you? I'm inclined to say this is the one, and you have a speed of 26. This is 23. I do not like that. That's passengers only. That's 20. 21. I don't like that. Well, then we have the Clipper with 32. You with 28. Shall we try a Clipper boat? I mean, then we go... It is quite a step up, but I do not want to go below 26 kilometers an hour. I think that is just too slow. So I think the Clipper is a good next one. Let us refit this to clay and say, okay, time to... Yep. And then you are empty or with cargo. 52 tons of clay. It's a shame because with the slow ships, I don't really want to you know, send them home without them having dropped off their cargo. But at the same time, if it's not working out, it's not working out. As for over here, are you without cargo, or are you? You are without cargo. Very good. We're gonna do the same thing over here, basically. So let me just buy the Clipper. It was there. Speed isn't really that important for clay. I am well aware of that, but still, you know. I mean, it's not like if we can go with speed. I mean, why wouldn't we? Right? Ship 303. That's the one I want to keep open. Okay, good. So, what did we do then today? I think this was one of the more useful ventures that we undertook here. Also, I'm looking at this right now and I'm thinking, like, are we doing this clever? How many trains are going towards this station exactly? It's not that many, to be fair. So, to be really fair, I think that the one because this is the limiter here for this station. But with these amount of trains, I think we're good. Right. Well, guys, I have to say, I'm pretty happy with what we achieved today. And with the metal being all piled up at the aluminium plant, we will most likely see, now that we have an extra train, an increase in engineering supplies, because we basically just doubled it. which will lead to an even further increase in production, which will lead to even more engineering and so on and so on and so on. That means pure profits. But that and more all has to wait for next time when we play more OpenTTD.